Hey guys, what's up? We got new Glee. Yay, Glee! Makeover. So yeah, so I'm gonna put this back on sound and turn this up so I can hear it. Got 2 minutes. Two. So I'm just watching this X Factor thing.
The judge already said you need to bring it. If you don't bring it, you're going home. Come on, stand. We're looking for a star. I love you. Year-old girl just stood there and outshined me. Boot camp is the epitome of tough. If you're not strong mentally, you're gonna crumble. Somebody's missing. Arguably one of the worst things I've ever heard in my life. My nerves took over. He's not here last week, though. He's crying. That's so painful. My chest. I just blew it. It's cutthroat, so you better watch it. Let's have a little bit of a sing-off here. Let's do it, let's do it. I'm afraid that it's bad news. You guys are gonna have to go home. I'm really sorry. Thank you very much indeed.
It's heartbreaking. Oh well, Glee time.
So here's what you missed on Glee. Kurt's in New York where he's rooming with Rachel and planning to interview for Vogue.com. Rachel's friend Brody totally wants to date her, but she's still confused about Finn, and Finn's still in the army, and nobody's heard from him. Glee! Back at McKinley, Mr. Shue's trying to repeat a win at Nationals by repeating assignments from last year.
Are we doing Britney Week again? That's great.
And Sam's new blonde besties with Brittany, who didn't graduate and thinks she's still president, even though all she accomplished last year was a dinosaur prom. And that's
True that though.
All right, Blaine Anderson.
Over.
Last year was all about letting the see.
Oh my god, my song.
This year, it's your turn. Welcome to your life. There's no turning back. Even while we sleep.
Sewing Club. Oh my god! It's Kitten Boy! Oh my god!
Run that one more time.
Of course, part of the reason I'm doing all these extracurriculars is to fill my days now that Kurt's in New York. We talk and
Go.
Skype and text as much as possible, but the only time we're really watching Treme together.
That's good. That's drawing. That's a drawing.
I can't stand this indecision. Mary with a lack of vision.
Oh my god!
Everybody wants to rule her. Say that you'll never, 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 never need it. Why believe it? Everybody wants to rule the world.
What do you think you're doing, Blaine Warbler?
I'm running for president.
I've spent the entire weekend trying to choose the absolute perfect outfit because I've snagged an interview at, drumroll please, hi Kurt, Vogue.com. Yes, it's just for an internship. But I haven't been this nervous since I auditioned for Miata, and we all know how that turned out. I'm meeting with a new senior editor and
I'm
designer
loving the
extraordinaire,
voiceovers
Isabel
again.
Burke, and her stellar reputation precedes her.
She's a style
She
maverick.
double majored in fashion design and did the same
An
class.
iconic.
Rumor has it she gave Steve Jobs his first black turtle.
She's Vogue's rogue.
Mr. Wright will see you now.
He's so nervous.
Hello?
Columbus.
Excuse me?
You're from Lima? I'm from Columbus, and actually, I once got food poisoning.
It's
in Lima.
hot as
Some
balls in
place
here.
with bread
Sticks?
breadsticks. Yes.
I believe you ate a breadsticks.
Well, I wish I hadn't. It's all right.
Kurt Hummel.
So, Mr. Hummel, I have to tell you, I am very impressed. Your online resume
Freaking bugs, man. Wait.
gallery of your and your rather bold clothing choices. Where did you find all this?
Well, I made most of them and searched the internet for bargains. And that half sweater there at the bottom, that belonged to my dead aunt. I found it in her attic. And the embroidered calico vest was actually inspired by one of your designs.
Oh, yes, my quilted microskirt collection was an epic fail.
But like you said in Vanity Fair, I don't trust anyone who hasn't failed big at least once.
Have a seat. So I'm just going to ask you a couple of routine questions I ask all potential hires. Who are your fashion icons?
Audrey Hepburn, Michelle Obama, and not to kiss up or anything, but you.
And have you done any
He's
writing
so
on fashion?
cute.
Self-journaling, mostly. I did weekly updates and blogs on Project Runway since season 1. And
Wave your magic wand. Where would you be in 4 years?
working here, part-time, graduating from
Please.
Miata, and
No,
starting my
Yara.
first Broadway show. I know that sounds
Yeah. This liquor got the best of me.
Cornell, I'm watching Glee. I told you not to come in here when I'm watching Glee.
Look at your face when I walk
Now
in.
go.
Your face when I walk.
And take that off your head.
What if I walk in
You
school?
look ridiculous. You look
I'm walking to
ridiculous.
school with this tomorrow.
Oh my God,
I'm
no.
looking at English like this.
And make sure you do everything in your power to make it happen.
I'm sorry
Well,
about
Anna
that.
hired me because she said that the websites that I designed for my collections were inspired, and so neither myself nor my team can let her down. And that includes you.
me.
Well, listen, my friend, anybody who can pull off a hippo brooch deserves to be here. So welcome to Vogue.com.
Thank you. Thank you so Thank you.
Oh,
my
It's
God.
okay. Hey, that should come with a warning.
Artie, can I talk to you for a second? Okay, so I'm running for senior class president again, and I want you to be my
Barney,
VP.
Barney.
Being vice presidential pick, I'm making the highest first two-term president.
Oh, are those two making? Oh, that's disgusting.
210 on my practice SAT, and I was the only handy-capable member of
Ew.
the Glee Club. I'm not really worried about getting into college.
I know people like you are afraid of the spotlight sometimes, but did you know that Franklin Roosevelt was part robot too, and he's on Mount Rushmore?
No, he isn't, and I'm just gonna say it again. I'm not part robot.
I realized that I didn't do much as president last year, and if you help me win again this year, I promise to do exactly the same thing, which means I'll be president, and you can make all the right decisions.
So I could be Cheney to your Bush.
I'd rather be landing strip.
I mean, it's no secret that a woman loves a man in power, and don't take this personally, but before I graduate, I would like to have a relationship that lasts longer than a couple weeks.
Why would I take that personally?
You and I did.
We did?
But you get yourself a deal.
Cool.
Okay, as you all know, as national champions, we get to host the annual show choir rules committee meeting.
Well, please tell me you're going to ask what 1/3 vintage meant last
Yeah,
year.
or like why some teams sing 6 songs and others only do one.
Speaking of competition,
Shouldn't we start like preparing for ours?
I have some ideas which I'm working on very hard. Well,
That's a
I
damn
don't want
lie.
to give anything away right now.
no ideas. I'm tapped out. I spent all last weekend trying to think of something for us to perform, and all I came up with was a scat version of Carmina Burana.
Excuse me?
Yes, go ahead.
I'm not sure if what you're saying was actually important because I wasn't listening, but I'd like to make an announcement. First, I'd like to know if anyone can prove that Blaine was actually born in this country. Second, I'm wrapping up the election by selecting Artie as my running mate.
Ah, alright.
There's sugar.
Bridging the human/robot divide will ensure that both students and vending machines will be
Oh,
voting for us.
Sam, he was sad.
Popularity contest. It's about who's got the best ideas. stop believing you can make a change. What is that taste in my... Is that sour grape?
Hey, Butchie. Hey, Sue. I'm making a list of potential themes for a set list of sectionals, and right now I can't decide between classic TV theme songs or a salute to autumn.
William, those are terrible.
I don't know what's wrong with me. What happened to all my good ideas?
Oh, don't kid yourself. You never had any good ideas. You just didn't notice because you were too busy chasing your bizarre childhood dream of a Glee Club National Championship. And now that that's over, well, you're waking up to the incessant, mind-numbing tedium that is the day-to-day life of a school teacher. Take a look around you, William, at this sad panoply of walking human garbage. This is what you have to look forward. In a few short years, you'll either be an alcoholic, morbidly obese, or both. That's what I like to call the full Charlotte Ray. Personally, William, I think you should take this opportunity to bow out gracefully and explore other job opportunities. Now, your penchant for bland, simplistic aphorisms could give you a leg up in the motivational hot air balloon poster business. And, of course, your complete lack of adult friends means you're well on your way to a career as a pedophile birth clown.
But I love my job.
William, you had a dream. You achieved it. Now move on. Otherwise, you'll end up like that, quietly smirking because you just did a little crop dusting. Oh, and now you're enjoying the sneaky tickle of your own stink as it ripples up your enormous soupy butt crack.
Hey, why didn't you ask me to be your running mate? I'm like the perfect candidate.
Well, I didn't want it to ruin our friendship. I mean, look at Sarah Palin. She and her grandfather, they were super close, and then he asked her to be his running mate, and they lost, and now they're not even speaking. But I do think you'd be a great vice president. So, I'm going to help you out. Blaine Warbler, I'd like to introduce you to Sam Evans.
We've actually met several times.
He's your candidate for vice president.
No, I'm picking my own running mate. My family's on food stamps, so that'll get you the sympathy vote. I'm not gay, so that'll help with the not gay vote. And, I don't want to brag, but my impressions are hilarious 100% of the time. Too much fun. Okay, sure.
Awesome. First order of business, Artie and I challenge you and Sam to a debate.
You're on.
What's a debate?
Oh, Sammy.
Glee is sponsored by T-Mobile.
Break.
Our nationwide 4G